we can pick up where we stopped yesterday. So we were just put on lockdown here at the Citadel. We're not allowed to go help anywhere on Ilos, or go help on Ilos, so we're kind of just stuck here at this point. I think we have to go talk then.
Alliance officials report that a Geth incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth suffering heavy casualties. In the event of future Geth activity, the Alliance plans to maintain a strong security presence in the area.
What happens here? What we can do, because we have to go stop Saren. We know Saren's up to something with getting the conduit. Let's see. Last time I came here, though, too, there were some new people to talk to, so I can always see if there's new people to talk to here. Potential for new quests to pick up. Probably not them, not just buying stuff. Let's see, we'll just start going up. We'll go up and we'll start going by going up first.
Alliance officials have raided a dangerous cult controlled by a former Alliance officer, Major Kyle. Major Kyle surrendered and is now being treated for severe post-traumatic stress disorder.
That was a mission we just did yesterday where we had Major Kyle. We had to go get... It's nice that they always include little events that you've done in there when you have to talk to people. Or when you have to go into elevators and stuff. The conversations are also kind of funny between some of the people. Let's see, Anderson... Usually he's up here. Somewhere. I think he's on this side. Oh wait, no, he's not on this side. He's on the other side. That's the other guy that's on this side. Anderson should be over here. If he's not here, then maybe he is in the Citadel Tower. And I guess we can go over to the Citadel Tower. But I think he should be in this office. No one's in this office. Okay, great. So they are in the Citadel Tower. So alright, we gotta run all the way over to Citadel Tower then. Could take the transports, make it a little faster. What's up with the person there? They just keep running back and forth. Okay. No one new to talk to you. And I guess I can run over there because sometimes you have new things to do when you run over. So always run over, see if anything happens. Let's see. Citadel. Right here. No, this is the further, a little bit further. Citadel. That's down to the lower levels. Let's see. This should be Citadel. Yeah, Citadel Tower. Alright, take the elevator up. Hopefully Anderson's up here.
With all this exploration of Prothean culture, this must be like a survey for you, Liara.
Our travels now are somewhat different from my normal excavations. I would prefer lengthier studies and fewer explosions.
Yes, most of the technology I had hoped to bring back to the flotilla has subsequently attempted to kill us.
That's pretty good. Just the awkward little chatter in the elevator right up. It's always fun. Right around this way. Hopefully Anderson is over here. If he's not over here, here's Carol.
I really appreciate what you're doing for me. Please let me.
All right, we still haven't found his brother. That will be something I do next. Once I get back off here and can explore again, we will go and finish up any of the side quests that we haven't done. And then finish off the main quest. Is anything over here to talk to? What? Let's see. I don't see Anderson. Now I'm starting to get worried that he was not over here. I did not read. I did not read. Okay, we're going to use the transport system because I'm not running all the way over to the flux. We're going to go into the wards and then go to the flux directly because I'm not running all the way over there. That's a lot longer of a run. Alright, here we go.
Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
What kind of situation are we talking about?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
I understand. It's important. So what do you need?
Well, in order to do my best for humanity, I need the best resources on the market. There's a mental stimulant that increases alertness and cognitive function. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
What is this stimulant exactly?
Drug?
Oh, I don't know the medical terms, but it increases mental capacity, short-term recall, that sort of thing. It helps me stay focused, and it keeps me sharp. Nothing gets by me when I'm on it.
If you know the monthly limits, why did you go over them?
Yeah.
The negotiations were supposed to be last week, but the Solarians stalled it, probably deliberately. If I don't get the stimulant, I'll be a wreck. My assistant will take over, and that would be a disaster.
You should put some trust in your assistant. Didn't you train him?
Yeah.
My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Why is this deal so important?
The Solarians want to set up long-term trade agreements. There are billions of credits at stake. If I don't get the drug, my assistant will take over and mess up the whole deal. It would be a disaster.
Okay, I'll try changing that after knowing this.
Is your assistant incompetent or just inexperienced?
Worse, he's an alien sympathizer. My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
I'll see what I can do, but I can't guarantee anything.
I understand. I'll pay you back for it. And I can even throw in a little extra. Thanks for your help. Like I said, you can find the stimulant over in the medbay.
That any better? Alright, we'll try that.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
They pulled me off the mission. Just like when they forced you to give up the Normandy.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
I think I turned off my mic by accident. There we go. Alright. Let's see, what... Okay, yeah, just tell me what the plan?
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That is a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
There's got to be a better way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
Yeah. He won't just stand by while you use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
The Ambassador will not forgive this, Captain. You will be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the Ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
We'll just let him decide.
It's your call, Captain.
I'll break into the Ambassador's office. He made this personal.
Alright, well, he's
You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
I still have some things to take care of.
Because I want to go do that one.
Come see me when you're ready to do this. I'll be right here waiting for you.
Because I really wanted to go finish this one thing that I just picked up. So let's go get this guy's drugs, I guess. That should be pretty close by. Medbay's pretty close to here, so shouldn't be very hard to get.
Commander Shepard, it is an honor to speak with you.
What's this demonstration about?
I'm Charles Saraceno of the Terra Firma Party. With Armistice Day coming soon, we're making our voices heard by the alien appeasers on the Presidium. Can I count on your support in the next election?
You're marking the end of the First Contact War with a protest?
As we have every year for the last 26 years. The war taught humanity a lesson that some would forget. If we don't stand up for ourselves, no one else will.
What are you running for?
I'm seeking one of the 5 spacer seats in Parliament. They have certain Baroque conditions for a citizen to be able to vote for them. You have to spend more than 6 months a year in space, but you can't have stayed in any one settled system for more than a month. You do spend most of your time in space, Commander.
I don't know Terra Firma's platform. What do you stand for?
Our core value is that Earth must stand firm against alien influences, politically, culturally, and in the worst case, militarily.
That is not unreasonable, but some of the things these people are saying sound a bit bigoted.
Excuse me, I don't believe human politics are any of your business.
What the Alliance does affects everyone around it.
We live in this galaxy, Mr. Saraceno. We can't pretend that what we do affects no one else.
No, of course not. My apologies. I only meant to point out that other species have no right to interfere in Alliance politics.
Let's see.
Sorry. I believe we need to work peacefully with other races.
We've heard that before in human history. Well-meaning naivete leads to declarations of peace in our time. We can't allow anything like Shan-Shi to happen again. I don't suppose I could convince you to issue a public statement of support for my candidacy. The support of the first human Spectre would be invaluable.
It's inappropriate for an active duty officer to publicly comment on politics.
Of course. I apologize for making the request. Thank you for your time, Commander. Remember Terra Firma on Election Day, because Terra Firma remembers you.
Remember Shan-Shi! No blood for aliens!
Alrighty, let's go do this one. It's in the med clinic. Apparently there's something I can get here. Maybe I have to buy it from the doctor.
Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Alright. Do that. Alrighty. Now we got his thing. We can go back to him. It.
Freedom isn't free.
Oh, wait. Up the stairs. Through this hall. Open the door. Okay, he should be here. Hopefully this is what he needed.
Any luck getting what I asked for?
No, so we can give him either one. We can give him the stimulant or the depressant. That's funny. Oh boy. Let's give him the depressant.
Here. This should take care of all your problems.
Perfect. The Solarians will never see me coming. Here, this is for your trouble. What is
This isn't the stimulant.
I gave him the present.
What did you give me?
You're an addict and a bigot. Your assistant will do
Now
a better
call him
job.
out.
You need to get help.
You bastard. You set me up. Alien-loving scum.
Alrighty. Now that we did all that, we can go talk to Anderson.
You ready to get the hell off this
and
station,
we are
Commander?
ready. Let's get off this
Let's
rock.
do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
Alrighty. Let's get back to Normandy. We'll use the Citadel Rapid Transit. Let's see. Presidium, or oh no, it's not the back. It's ward locations, and we need to go to CSEC. Actually, I was down the hall from it. I didn't need to. Why would I do that? I didn't have to do that. Oh, it's fine. Oh well. Yes, this elevator, the docking bay.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Alright, let's get on Normandy. Alright.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Anderson, what are you doing here? I didn't send...
That's right, just knock him out. Let's go. Alright.
Get us out of here, Joker. Now!
Time to go. Alright, there is stuff on here to kill. Let's see what we got. What are we having to fight? Probably husks, which I do not like. Oh, nope, Rachni. Oh, that's right, this is one of the Rachni quests. This is... Oh, boy. I did not know they were going to explode. I probably should have expected that. Okay, let's go through here. Oh, wait, back here. Here's the door. Alright, open the door. Looks like there's something in here. Terminal.
Personal data recorder for Major Elena Flores.
Let's go through these entries.
Play the first entry.
Sigma 23 is almost fully operational. The barracks and storage lockers are complete, and we've begun stocking the munitions. It's highly unlikely the Alliance will patrol in the nebula. I expect our only risk will be from pirates, and who'll believe them? Looks like we'll have space for 2 reinforced platoons of Cerberus commandos.
Cerberus may be a bigger threat than we had assumed.
Play the second entry.
The package arrived today for field testing. I'm told they're fundamentally similar to the units being developed on Noveria. They promise this batch will be stable. Something about them developing in proximity to the master control unit. We detected some pirates setting up an anchorage in a neighboring system. I think we'll try deploying them there first.
Play the last entry.
They've escaped containment. Clever bastards. We treated them like animals. We should have treated them like POWs. They're spreading. Boarding the supply ships and sending them to random destinations. They'll be all over the cluster in a week. General, if you recover this message, my advice is, screw the Rachni. They're too smart. Use one of the other projects. Flores, signing off. For the final time.
A Rachni experiment gone awry. Again.
Yep.
Let's go.
Makes sense. Okay, so arm the charges, and then we can go, and then they can't leave from here anymore, so that would be good to do. Let's see what's in here. Alrighty. Road. Alrighty, let's get this gear. Upgrade kits. Crates. Alrighty. A lot of good stuff here. And let's see. Let's set the charges in here. Wait. Where did we set the charges? Oh. Here we go. It was right next where it was. Alright, got a minute, 10 seconds to get off the ship. And yep, looks like the Rachni are not happy that I've done that. Makes sense. Oh, and there's actual big ones on this ship. And we have to go. Ah, okay. Okay, let's get off the ship. Luckily, this does not count against my time. Alright, let's go. 35 seconds. Okay, here we go. Edge of the ship. Alrighty, 30 seconds. Here we go. Let's get off here. Open. Open. Yes. Okay, let's see. There, but we're gonna go over here first. Already, no! Okay, maybe we'll go this one first. Maybe we can go up the side this way? Yes, there we go. Made it. Okay, made it. Now, down the cliff. Alright. There we go. Let's get the thorium. Okay. We'll see where we can get the road around this way, because this will be a lot easier way around this way than the way I just came from. Alright. Let's go. Okay, let's see where we can go. Alright, so Anomaly's coming up. Hopefully the Solarian tag shows up soon, because I would like to get that, because that's probably one of the... That is one of the more rare things, since there's only 3 of them you have to get for this. Definitely not as many of those as there's been with everything else. Alrighty. But we will see what this is. Oh, yeah, it is a Solarian, so this is going to be the Solarian tag. Alrighty. Cool. Which we can get from surveying planets, or finding some white metals on the planet surface, but we'll see what we find. Just 2 more, and then that'll be done with that one. And we've done all the collection ones, that's good. There. Okay. Alright, crashed probe. We'll salvage some stuff from this. Then it'll be time to go. Alright.
Transmission coming in, Commander.
Oh, okay.
I think you're gonna want to hear this one. Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
Who are you, and who do you represent?
Who I am is inconsequential. Suffice to say, I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
Did you have anything to do with Admiral Kahoku ending up dead?
We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you.
These are classified Alliance files. I'm not handing them over to you.
Be reasonable, Commander. Cerberus was operating outside Alliance jurisdiction. You don't owe them any loyalty. The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive. But no secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
What are you going to do with this information?
Information is a commodity.
What are they going to do with
it can
this?
be bought, sold, or traded. Why my employer desires this information is not my concern. I am only the buyer.
My loyalty is to the Alliance, not the Shadow Broker.
That is unfortunate, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
My ward wants to take over, and I guess we'll just take out these other two for him. Why not? Alright, go to the Syndicate hideouts. Alrighty. Just gotta go to the Syndicate hideouts. Hopefully kill the person there, and then we can go to the last Syndicate hideout, kill that person, and that should be the end of that quest line, hopefully. Then we go to Ilos, stop Saren, get the conduits, and that'll be that. Alright, here's something to survey. We've already done all the collection, but might as well survey everything. Been doing it already for everything else. Alright. Everyone's just in case. Don't want what happened on the last planet to happen without saving. Alright, go through. Ah, okay. Unity. Shield boost. Dead. This is sniper left. Oh, maybe a couple more in the back. Okay. Let's get this sniper done with. It's a crime boss. Okay, cool. Alright, one down. One more to go.
Area secured.
Oh, nothing extra in there. Okay. What about in here? Okay, here we go. Cool. Okay, some extra stuff in here. Yes, I understand. I'm almost out of space. My god, that was probably the last button too. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now let's get out of here, and then we'll go to the other syndicate base, and then kill that person, and then we'll be done with that quest. We'll go do the last quest, Lysarin. We'll go through this one here. Probably won't be too bad. Or that's not the way to get through. Alright, well, let's go back around. Here's the crash probe, and I don't think the other thing is up at the top of that, so we'll get up there. Alright, interesting. So it looks like there's signs of survivors, or footsteps leading away, but not signs of survivors from this incident. Let me check what this is up here, because maybe this is related to it. Yeah, probably.
En route.
Alright. Solarian metal. Found two of those things the entire game, those metals. And then at the very end, find two more here. Very interesting distribution that they had for these in the game. Alright, crash probe that we can actually salvage. Alright. Alright. Let's beat him up. So let's try going up this. Alright, here we go. Now it should be more flat, I believe, getting around here. Hopefully. Yeah, let's keep going this way. Alright, we'll get the debris. It's over here. And then we'll go do the hideouts. Alright. Around the other way. Ah, here it is. Alright. Ooh, okay. Forgot on these level 2 planets I technically cannot be out of the vehicle for very long before taking damage. But luckily there's no reason ever to really be out the vehicle. Unless you're going in somewhere. It's kind of a missed out on the mechanic. They could have, I feel like they could have delved into that a little bit more, because they put it in here where, you know, you start taking damage if you don't get back into the Mako in time, but like, really when you're on the surface of these planets, you should just be in this. Like, there's never any time where, like, there's an actual risk of this happening, like anything happening really to you. Small, but, you know, could have been a meaningful mechanic to add. A little more weight in terms of, you know, going to each of these different worlds, pointing things out, and perhaps, you know, having gear or something that's more adapted, so you actually need to change your gear, like think about who goes on the planet with you. Because maybe certain friends or certain teammates or squad mates are more immune to certain conditions. Because for the most part, I just don't have to read the description for the planet, I just go onto it, and then, you know, we just see what it is once I get there. How am I going to get up here? Am I going to have to just go up on this other side? See, that's what I was saying, though, like, you know, they made all these worlds, and I just feel like they underutilized, you know, the different climates, really, that they could have had, and, like, the mechanic there of, you know, being more, having to be strategic about who, you know, you take, or gear you have to wear onto each planet. Instead of, you know, I mean, I don't really read anything about these planets, just go on them and, you know, do my thing. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, this is their first game, so maybe in the next, you know, 2 we'll play, we'll change things up a little bit and add in some things. See, like, the hazard, too, like, I don't have to go out, like, nothing dangerous really there, like, really no risk of anything happening. Guys taken care of. We're on the other side now. Okay, shields. We'll go with overkill. What is the mercenaries? Lift him, and then just sabotage. Alright, there we go. Okay, oh, I did not save before we went in here, so I hope I do not die. Oh my, okay, that is just not gonna work, so let's switch shotgun. Got him, alright. Alright. There we go. Okay. So we just gotta go meet her.
All clear.
I was like, oh, please don't tell me she's back on the Citadel. I can't go back to the Citadel until I finish, because, yeah, we barely escaped here to begin with. Alright, let's see if we got anything more in here to get. Looks like a few things. Alrighty. Alright, get the metagem. Let's get out of here. It was Horsehead Nebula. I'm in the Horsehead Nebula, okay. Let's go. Rather than just being fully done with a place. Go do this. Alrighty, Iridium. Alrighty. Might be able to find these other things on the way. Yeah, just keep on this way. Oh yeah, there it is on the minimap now. Alrighty. Crashed probe. Let's salvage. Okay, now we just go straight towards the marker. We should run into the other thing. Alrighty. Okay, yeah, there's the anomaly, so let's go get that. Okay, come on, there we go. There we go. Alright, let's see what this is. Some kind of crashed probe again, or some kind of ancient kind of device, I guess. Alright, hopefully this is just a quick, turn this in. I guess the problem's going to be, are we going to turn on them or not? In terms of, now they're taking over all this crime syndicate. Do we just take out the last boss? Of this, crime syndicate family, I guess. Let's see.
Hello again, Commander Shepard. I owe you a debt of gratitude. With my former partners dead, this syndicate is now mine. I could not have done it without you.
I killed them because they deserve it. Now I'm placing you under arrest.
Surely you don't think that necessary. Under my leadership, this organization will restrict itself to gambling and smuggling illegal technologies.
Oh, fine.
These crimes are hardly
and
worth your
smuggling
time.
illegal technology.
If you press the issue, my assistants are very well equipped to deal with you.
This gang has a reputation for drugs and slaving. It's too late to change
that. I guess, drugs and slaving are a little more.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps this organization has been so tainted by those two idiots that it cannot be redeemed. If I disband the gang, I walk away freely. I have not come so far to be arrested. I would die before going to prison. I would most certainly kill before going to prison. Now, do we have a deal?
Sure,
you're free to go. I don't ever want to see this gang again. If I do...
You won't. I'm not so foolish as to break my word to a Spectre. Now, if you'll excuse me, my men become nervous in the presence of law enforcement agents. Goodbye, Shepard.
Alright, cool. Done. Let's go just make sure nothing else to talk to them about. Oh, wrong spot. Wrong spot. Gotta go downstairs first. let's see, we are up here.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk about?
Okay,
I should
doesn't
go.
look like it.
Goodbye, Shepard.
We are at least. We'll check with the other members. Team. My guess is no, though, because we talked to them after the end of the last mission. And all we've done is go with the Citadel stuff, which I don't think.
I can't believe we stole the Normandy.
Okay, here we go.
I mean, I'm not surprised after everything you've told me, but still.
You sound worried, Garrus.
No, not really. If you're wrong, we'll pay for it. But if you're right and we did nothing, I think we'd regret it a whole lot more. I just hope we can catch Saren before they realize we're missing.
We'll catch him. Just be ready when we do.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, there we go. Cool.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I should get back to my duty, Skipper. Rifles don't maintain themselves. Not yet, anyway.
Okay.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
We've got a hard fight ahead. Fleets of AI dreadnoughts who've exterminated all life dozens of times over. I think the odds are against us.
We have an advantage. We know they're coming and we know about their indoctrination.
I don't plan to lie down and die, Skipper. Don't worry about that. But I'm infantry. Against Reapers, my rifle may as well fire spitballs. I won't have a place in this war. That's what pisses me off, not being able to shoot back.
Dismissed, Chief.
Let's check with Rex. Rex?
Stealing an Alliance ship? Risky stuff. But I'm right behind you, Shepard. It's the least I can do.
Everyone else thinks I'm crazy.
Sometimes crazy is the best way to go.
Thanks, Rex.
I just hope they don't catch us before we get our hands on Saren.
You and me both.
He'll get us through, Shepard.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Alright. And then Tali moves back here.
We're fugitives on the run. Very exciting, Shepard. I wonder what the Council would do to us if we got caught.
The Normandy's the best ship in the fleet. They'll never catch us.
I hope you're right.
I should go.
See you later.
Now we go. Let's go land on this planet and take out Saren once and for all. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I guess we'll see what we do.
Shepard, may I speak with you?
Okay, here we go. We'll get the romance on
I was
here
just
now.
thinking about you.
I have been thinking about you too, and what we are about to face. I do not know what is going to happen on Ilos. I hope we will stop Saren, of course, but part of me fears we are already too late. There is something I must tell you, in case we fail.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
These could be our last moments together. Our last chance to show each other how we feel. I want this to be special.
I want this, Liara. I do. But are you sure you're ready?
I have never been more sure of anything in my life. Will you join with me, Shepard? Let our bodies and minds unite.
Just tell me what to do.
Alright, wow.
By the goddess, that was incredible, Shepard.
You were incredible.
5 minutes ETA to the Mu relay.
I had better go. Duty calls. You would not want to keep Joker waiting. Shepard.
There we go.
Whatever
right,
happens on Ilos.
There we go.
I just wanted to say thank you for everything.
Alright, great. So we got that done. Did not miss that trophy, I guess. Which is good.
Commander? We've got company.
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
Well, stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? No way we can make a drop in there.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone!
There is no other landing zone!
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option.
It's not an option, it's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Joker?
I can do it.
Gear up and head down to the Mako.
Oh yeah,
Joker,
that might be Seth Green.
Drop
I had
us right on
noticed.
top of that bastard.
You two, keep moving. Inside, now.
Right in. Just missed the door. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to find a way around.
We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There is no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found some way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We will have to find some way to get it up and running again.
Alright, well. What of? Forgot I was using this. That's fine, I guess. Don't mind using this. Knocks him down pretty easy. There we go. There we go. Ah, that's cool. Yeah, I hadn't really paid attention to if that was him or not, but that makes sense that, you know, he did this. This is 2010s era around, so he would be pretty big still at that point. Who's over here? Okay, well. Yeah, I figured he would do a few different ones. A lot of people voice act in multiple different things, especially games. Alright, here we go. Let's go. they hacked it. They're still gonna shoot us. Okay, well, I got rid of it. I hadn't played that one in a while, but it makes, I mean, it would make sense for him to be in things like that too. Let's see. Saving again, okay. Ah! Good. Ah. Okay, die. There we go. Made it. Okay. Get around this corner so the second one cannot shoot me. Okay, well, let's go around here. There's a door. To nowhere. Well, what was the point of that then? Why put a door just for me to not do anything with it? Okay, these things. I don't like these things. I do not like these things. Okay. These are always so freaking chaotic when these are jumping around because they just go everywhere. Do not stand still. Why? Okay. There we go. Here's an elevator. Alright, let's go in the elevator.
This place still has power. It must be running off its own generator.
This must be the command center for the entire complex. Saren's troops must have sealed the doors from here after he went inside. We will have to figure out how to disengage the security lockdown if we ever want to get inside that bunker.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, can I switch now? Okay, I'll switch. Ah! No. Oh, they died? Okay, oh, I did not see that. Okay, that is why they died. Yeah, singularity. Put me in an adrenaline rush, I guess. Okay. That was scary. Repair station. What do I get from this? Because... Oh, crap. Wait. Oh, it's us. It's for us. Okay. Well, that could have been useful. To have known a minute ago. Because now I can't use that security panel. Oh, it's above us. Okay, so I gotta go up. Guess. No? Okay. A way to go up into the security room, I guess. Do we go around? Ah, okay, we go around. Here we go. Around, security panel, open.
Come, Saren already has a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Unless he's already found it. Then we're just walking into a trap.
That is a chance we will have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It is probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we cannot understand it.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Of course. Between the beacons and the cipher, an understanding of the Prothean language would have been transferred into your mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Vault Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope. Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
Alright, well, time to go. Now, let's see what's in this crate. Alright, made it through that. Nothing useful yet. Alright, so now can we use this? Looks like it. Okay. Ah, these elevator rides are long. I do not miss when we're forced in games to have to do long holds like that because of loading times between areas. Now you don't have to really worry about that. That's cool. We're back to where we came from. Okay, let's go. Ah, yes. Okay, there's the door. Get into vehicle. Let's take the vehicle down. Alright. Time to shoot some Geth and hopefully
I have spent my life studying the Protheans, but I never dreamed I would discover anything like this. This bunker might have been the last refuge of their entire species. Just imagine what mysteries it might hold. Imagine what secrets it might reveal.
Please, try to remember why we're here. Saren, the conduit, the fate of the entire known galaxy?
I am sorry. I was swept up in the moment.
What are all those things on the wall? Some kind of containers?
They look like stasis pods. The Protheans probably tried to keep themselves alive through cryogenic freezing. Something...
Alright, here we go. Okay, let's turn around. Let's go. Interesting. What is this up here? It's like a barrier?
What is happening?
It's a trap! Saren must have set an ambush!
I do not think Saren is behind this.
Alright, so we're forced to exit and go through this small corridor. Awesome. Let's see what happens.
I have studied the Protheans for decades, but I have never felt this sense of foreboding. What will we find down there?
Whatever we find, be cautious. If this were simply an automated trap, Saren would have triggered it as well.
This thing we're just...
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently. Perhaps there is still hope.
This is incredible. An actual Prothean VI, and I can understand it.
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
If he turns on the relay, the Reapers can wipe out the Council and the Citadel fleet in one fell swoop.
That's fun.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
Some of you must have managed to survive.
Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us.
Could make sure everyone died.
Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
How can I
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
The conduit is not a weapon. It is a backdoor onto the Citadel.
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared. We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
How did you survive?
I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy.
Man.
Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
You couldn't let everyone die. Better to sacrifice some so others could live.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
Yeah, let's see.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning, a way to break the cycle forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
Ah, yes, the Keepers.
Aren't they under the influence of the Reapers?
The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay.
Okay, so
after decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Saren can use the conduit to bypass all the Citadel's external defenses.
The conduit now.
Correct. And once inside, he can transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay. And the cycle of extinction will begin again.
Is there any way we can stop them?
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit. Follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
Shepard, are you sure? Who knows how much longer Vigil will be here? Even now the projection is weak. This might be our only chance to speak with it, our only link to the knowledge of the Protheans. It is the opportunity of a lifetime.
It might know something useful.
I will provide whatever information I can. My data banks, however, are limited to information directly related to stopping the Reaper invasion.
How come nobody noticed the Citadel is a giant mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit project?
They used the Conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the Conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death. I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secrecy? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Virmire? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion. But once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors, but if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope, so a message was sent across the network.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations, perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
Sovereign must have realized that organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
I've got the file. Come on.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
We gotta hurry. Alright, hurry. I gotta go back up this elevator. We can probably go back into the Mako and keep driving.
All their culture, all their advanced technology, and the Protheans were taken in by the Reapers just as we were. They failed.
Just like my people. But they also gave us a chance to save ourselves. We must hurry.
Let's go. Time to go. Alrighty. Alright. That's a one-way jump. Right around the corner, I guess. Ah, yeah. Alright, almost there. Ah, no. Time to go. Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's see where we go. Ah, okay, there we go. What? Okay. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Going. Okay, that looks like something we gotta take care of up here.
There, the conduit. It's incredible.
We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay, and these Geth aren't gonna make it easy on us.
Yes, can I help you? Okay, they're definitely taking out Citadel at this point.
Activate the defenses! Seal the station! The arms aren't moving. Systems not responding. Abandon the Citadel! Evacuate the Council! Citadel Control! Citadel Control, do you copy?
Yeah. Alright, conduit closing, 40 seconds. Alright, we got 40 seconds to get into the conduit. So we are just gonna have to drive straight through. We cannot fight.
Hang on! Things are going to get a little rough.
No time to fight. Time drive. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Ah, made it.
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation.
Fight up to the Citadel, probably.
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems.
We gotta
Closing. They're sealing the station.
Don't let the enemy ships inside the arms.
Big ship aimed at a ram through. Not much they could really do to stop that.
Saren's locked the elevator. Suit up! We're going outside! Oh yeah, probably go down in here.
behind this one. There we go. All right. Run, 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 run. All right. Shield. All right. There we go. That one's Krogan. Boost my shields again. hate it when these people rush me. Alright, let's get the Citadel defense turrets on. These will help. There's another one.
looks hot.
Mid-vigil deployed.
Okay. Let's go.
Patched up.
These turrets have been a pain to deal with. Not expect having to fight turrets along this entire thing. Luckily, it seems like we're almost done. Minimal casualties. Luckily, we have Unity, so we can bring people back without having to wait for combat to be over, especially when the combat's more or less continuous. Alright, this seems like the end. Alright, let's get an access hatch. Alrighty, let's see. We'll have to fight Sarah. Oh, we're gonna have to fight Geth going up here, but okay. Nothing too bad. A lot of people here to fight still. This seems like their own normal troops. Too bad. Okay, one shock troop. Too bad.
Lost shield.
Okay, that might be it. Let's get all the way up now. Alright, time to fight Saren. And he jumps off. Interesting.
I was afraid you wouldn't make it in time, Shepard.
In time for what?
The final confrontation. I think we both expected it would end like this. You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
Well, you know, we can stop him this time. I've still got a few
tricks up my sleeve.
You survived our encounter on Virmire, but I've changed since then. Improved.
It hasn't been that long since Virmire.
Upgraded me.
You let Sovereign implant you? Are you insane?
I suppose I should thank you, Shepard. After Virmire, I couldn't stop thinking about what you said. About Sovereign manipulating me. About indoctrination. The doubts began to eat away at me. Sovereign sensed my hesitation. I was implanted to strengthen my resolve.
So they implanted you to make sure you
I believe in Sovereign
question anything anymore.
I understand that the Reapers need organics. Join us, and Sovereign will find a place for you, too.
I'd rather die than live like that.
Then you will die. And your companions. Everyone you know and love. Everyone you've ever met. Don't you understand? You will all die. The Reapers can't be stopped. Not by the Protheans. Not by you. The cycle always continues.
We can beat him.
Sovereign hasn't won yet. I can stop it from taking control of the station. Step aside and the invasion will never happen.
We can't stop it. Not forever. You saw the visions. You saw what happened to the Protheans. The Reapers are too powerful.
Yeah, don't give in to them. Don't give in.
Some part of you must still realize this is wrong. You can fight this.
Maybe you're right. Maybe there is still a chance for...
Yeah, there goes the implant, being like, nope, you can't fight this.
The implants? Sovereign is too strong.
Yeah, you dumbass. You shouldn't have put in the implants.
It is too late for me.
Sure, we'll keep going down this line.
It's not over yet. You can still redeem yourself.
Goodbye, Shepard. Thank you.
No. Alright. That was an easy boss fight. We had him kill himself. That's an effective way to, you know, not have to fight the boss. Alright. Let's get to part of the control panel. Let's stop this invasion.
Vigil's data file worked. I've got control of all systems.
Quick! Open the station's arms. Maybe the fleet can take Sovereign down before he regains control of the station.
See if you can open a communications channel.
The Destiny Ascension. Main drives offline. Kinetic barriers down 40%. The Council is on board. I repeat, the Council is on board.
Normandy to the Citadel. Normandy to the Citadel. Please tell me that's you, Commander.
I'm here, Joker.
We caught that distress call, Commander. I'm sitting here in the Endura sector with the entire Arcturus fleet. We can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
Are you sure about this, Shepard? Human casualties will be very high if you send your fleet in now.
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign is a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
True. That's why you can't waste reinforcements trying to save the Council. You must hold them back until the Citadel arms open up and the human fleet can go after Sovereign.
What's the order, Commander? Come in now to save the Ascension, or hold back?
Let's see.
Wait until those arms open, Joker. We need all our ships focusing on Sovereign, even if it means sacrificing the Council.
A sacrifice for the greater good. I only pray it is not made in vain.
All Alliance ships, hold formation. Wait for a shot at Sovereign. Nothing else matters. I repeat, nothing else matters.
Commander, we're picking up reinforcements.
It's the Alliance! Open a comm channel! This is the Ascension. We're taking heavy damage. Guardian defenses are over... Kinetic barriers are offline.
Commander, they closed the channel.
Ah, well, there goes that ship. Pretty sure that was what the Council was on.
Make sure he's dead.
Yeah, let's probably make sure. Probably a good idea. I swear. He's not going to be dead though, is he? He's going to be fully alive. Stupid implants probably keeping him alive. Oh. I was really not expecting that.
He's dead.
Oh. There he goes. Ah, he's back to life. They just can't let him go, can they? Ah, a big claw. What is this, Resident Evil? Oh yeah, he just turned it into like a full-on Resident Evil boss. So final boss is just a Resident Evil boss. That's fun.
I am Sovereign, and this station is mine.
Ooh, okay, this is gonna be a lot of work to get rid of this guy's health. Overload. Just throw him. Oh, fun. Okay, there's a bunch of Geth down here. I did not realize that we had a bunch of Geth join us. Okay, let's see. Switch to this. Overkill. see what this does. Oh boy. That's not good.
Sovereign's too strong! We have to pull back!
Negative. This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
Okay. Where are these shock troopers? Okay, now focus on Saren. Saren down. Okay. Oh my god, so fast. Okay. Thank god they were able to swim there. That was way too fast. Okay. He's getting there. Okay, Saren's almost dead. Where are they? There. Okay, got him. Whew. Is that finally the end? I mean, that looks like that looks like the end. That I don't think you can come back from disintegration. And that may have also taken that down, which is good.
Its shields are down. Now's our chance.
Hit it with everything we got.
Hard on my flank! We're going in!
Alright, there we go. That seems to have taken him out.
Go!
Oh. Well, that's not good. Okay. It's potentially bad for us.
Captain Anderson, we found them! They're in here!
Take it easy. It's over. You're safe now. Where's the commander?
Oh no. this can't be the end for him. Come on, Shepard's still gotta be alive in there. Ah, there he is. Yeah, you can't kill Shepard.
We got your message, Ambassador. What's all this about?
No need to get worked.
Alright, completed it on
Captain,
Insanity.
I'd
There
like
we go.
to end
That
this meeting with all my teeth still in place.
You should thank me for what I did. If the Normandy was still grounded, we'd all be dead right now.
I understand, Captain. You did what you had to do. That's not why you're here. We need to talk about what happened to the Council.
Commander Shepard did the right thing. We had to hold our fleet back to go after Sovereign. It was the only way.
I agree, but this also presents us with an opportunity. The Citadel fleets were decimated in the attack. Their losses have made the Alliance stronger. They can't rebuild without us. We need to take the lead in forming a new council.
Oh, boy,
one with a human chairman at its head.
This wasn't some plan for the Alliance to seize power. Forcing the other races to accept our leadership is going to cause problems.
Yeah, probably.
The other species are scared. They've never faced anything like this before. They don't know what to do. They want us to step forward. They believe in us because of you, Shepard. You saved the galaxy from Sovereign. You're a symbol of everything good about humanity, our courage, our strength.
The Ambassador's right. The other races look up to us now. They won't just accept our leadership. They'll welcome it.
I still feel like a power grab,
Commander, the Alliance
especially
will want
for this
to
guy.
know who you think our council chairman should be.
Well, we're going to go with Anderson because
We're about to go into war. We need someone with military experience. Someone like Captain Anderson.
You make a good case. Captain, are you ready for this?
I don't know if any of us are ready for this. But I'll do what I can.
No, let no Dina
so what
take
happens
over
now?
because he's a piece of work.
The Reapers are still out there. They're coming. And I'm gonna find some way to stop them.
Alright. Setting up the second
Shepard's
game,
right.
I guess.
We're headed for war with the Reapers. If we lose, it's the end of all life as we know it. We have to show the rest of the galaxy what it takes to survive. With the support of the other races, we can win this battle. With them behind us, we can stand against the Reapers' return and drive them back into dark space.
Da, 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 da. All right. That's pretty good. That was a pretty good game, though. It's a good start to the series. Yeah, so we're really setting up the second game of one having to rebuild the Citadel and the kind of council, and then continuing to figure out where are the Reapers and kind of hunting them down.